This music actually kind of slaps, not gonna lie. It's probably a free track or something. I'll have to look it up. Watching. No one wanted the election gator, I suppose. Yeah, I'm gonna let the announcements. Hey Brody, this is chock full of estrogen. Live? Yeah, we're live, Wise. Quoting the TikTok I was just watching. It sounds cringe. Hi, Fire. We're all here. Most of us are coming here. I already got the drinks rolling. I've got, well, I don't have the election tracker on yet because I got the timer tracker. I've been thinking about putting the election tracker on in the corner, but I don't know how big or small I can make it. And do I really want it getting in the way of the main event? I should bed later. Yeah, the work and stuff still goes on tomorrow, which sucks. Well, tomorrow is more snoot. The alcohol's already fighting me. Oh, let me get another roll call. Probably gonna be about 8, I suspect, right? It always starts out like 8 and then eventually snowballs into like 30, but I doubt like... Yeah, 9 people. I doubt it's gonna pull as many people as like Snoot and Wani. You'll probably have some coda numbers if I had to guess. Fan blowing on me. Timer's almost up. Alright. Whenever you're ready. ready. Come on. So this is the front page, the main menu. Oh boy. I clicked on start to just make sure, the force of habit to make sure mods work. I went to press start to make sure the game worked, and you'll never believe what the first thing you're greeted with is. I'll give you like 5 seconds, and then I'm gonna start. A fucking furry. You're greeted with a fucking furry. Oh boy. Welcome to the ultimate test of love, passion, and democracy. That's right, folks. You've made it to the one and only Love 2024, the Love Election. Here at this gorgeous resort in sunny Florida, where the sand is golden and the ocean is as blue as a lover's eyes, you'll embark on a journey unlike any other. Now, I know what you're thinking. Zach, what's the catch? Well, let me tell you, this isn't just any dating show. No. This is where America's obsession with love meets its obsession with politics. You, my friend, have 4 days to find your perfect match among some of the most, shall we say, unique candidates you'll ever meet. And on the final day, you won't just be choosing your soulmate, you'll be electing them. Hey, Alma. Because in this grand experiment, the next leader of the free world will be decided not by debates or policies, but by romance. That's a concept as wild as it is wonderful, and you, my dear contestant, are at the center of it all. You'll be spending these 4 glorious days getting to know the candidates, sharing laughs, facing challenges, and exploring what makes them tick. Each day you'll grow closer, learn more, and by the time that final day arrives, you will be ready to make the most important decision of your life. Choosing your true love, who just so happens to be also the next president of the United States. But remember, it's not just about finding love, it's about finding the right love. America is watching. They're counting on you to choose someone who represents the heart of this nation. Worst governmental system ever. Someone who understands that true leadership comes from compassion, understanding, and most importantly, a deep connection with their partner. So get ready, buckle up, and prepare for an experience that's going to be as thrilling as it is romantic. This is Love 2024, and it's time to find the love of your life. This place is nice. Whoa there, sorry, I forgot to mention, we've got to get our initial interview with you. Oh, this is where we have to fill out a character sheet, isn't it? Follow me to the interview room. Alright, we're rolling, and I couldn't be more excited to introduce you, our newest contestant to America's wildest and most romantic adventure. Oh, looks like I'm in front of the camera. First things first, let's get to know you a little better. Tell me, what is your name? What is your name? I am Steve. Steve, love it. A name that's sure to leave an impression. Now, we all know we all know the stakes here. You're about to dive headfirst into the world of romance and potentially presidential politics. So let's break the ice a bit. What brings you to Love 2024? I'm here to find my soulmate, of course. Honestly, I'm curious to see if love can really change the world. Oh boy, does this even matter? Deets, so this is what the Electoral College looks like. Yeah, they all got it like... Oh lord, that's disturbing. Alright. Or at least the outcome of an election. Oh, I talk now. You've got the right attitude. That's what this show is all about. Now tell me, Steve, when it comes to love, what's your type? What's going to win your heart on this campaign trail to true love? I like someone with confidence, a good sense of humor. I'm looking for someone genuine. I just want a baddie I can call my own, you know? Oh, Lord. I got a feeling like this just decides right out of the box what route you're going for. His confidence. Someone who knows what they want and goes for it. I love that. The candidates are going to have their work cut out for them with you. And speaking of the candidates, you've seen the lineup. Any early favorites? There's one or two I'm curious about already. Honestly, I'm going into this with a completely open mind. Too late about baddie, guys. That's a great attitude. It's always good to have an open mind. Alright, one last question before we can kick things off. This journey to find love is intense. 4 days of whirlwind romance, challenges, and surprises. How are you feeling? Ready to make your mark on this presidential love race? I'm ready. Let's do this. I'm a little nervous, but in a good way. I can't wait to see what happens. Let's do this. That's why I got the game. That's the spirit, Steve. You've got the right energy, and I have no doubt you're going to stir things up around here. Welcome to Love 2024. Your journey starts now, and who knows? By the end of this, you might just walk away with both love and the power to change America. Boo. And cut. Oh god, it's the Gator girl. It's her. She definitely has the 2024 jawline, that's for sure. Great job, Steve. That was perfect. Really nailed the energy we're going for. I can already tell you're going to be a fan favorite. Oh, where are my manners? I'm Hazel. I'm the production assistant around here. You'll probably be seeing a lot of me while you're on the show. I like to think of myself as the person who makes everything run smoothly. If you need anything, a break, a snack, a little advice on how to win over a certain someone, I'm your girl. Or what if it's you? Thanks, Hazel. I'll keep that in mind. Hazel Olivia. Yeah, she's definitely got like the seaweed colored hair. The Christian colored hair. Oh, definitely do. And hey, just a little tip from someone who knows the ins and outs of the show. Don't be afraid to stir the pot a little. The audience loves a bold contestant. After all, standing out is the name of the game, right? You wouldn't want to get lost in the crowd. I'll keep that in mind. I guess people should be entertained. Here, let me bring up the election thing on my end. Wow, a lot more reds popping up, but also a lot more blue on the east side. Oh, for sure, but you got that spark, Steve. I can see it. Just trust your instincts, play the game your way, and if anyone gives you trouble, well, you got me in your corner. I'm working on it! Thanks. Anytime, and seriously, if you ever need a little help navigating all this, just let me know. I'm always around, watching, making sure things stay interesting. Enjoy your time here, Steve. Something tells me you're going to do great. Well then, you probably need a breather. Let's go ahead and give you a few minutes to refresh yourself at the bar before we schedule your first date. Now this is definitely AI generated back here. So, about your... Oh, what's that? With what's spelt wrong? Sorry, someone is talking to me through my earpiece. I'll be right back. Oh no. Ball. More like bull. Hey, so, you want a drink or something? Oh, sure, I guess. I didn't realize you were the bartender. Oh, no, I'm not the bartender. My name is Ball, by the way. So, you don't actually know how to make drinks, do you? I mean, if you think about it, drinks are just liquids, right? Like water and other stuff. I could figure it out, probably. But, you know, life's kind of like that. You think you don't know what you're doing, but you just pour it all together and see what happens. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's, like, not so good. Ball best character. I appreciate the offer, but maybe I'll wait for the actual bartender. Yeah, that's probably smart. I mean, I'm not even supposed to be talking to you, really. I just thought I'd help out, I guess. Ball, what are you doing? Are you bothering Steve? No. I was just, yeah, I'll just go back behind the camera. Sorry, man. Sorry about that. He's not really supposed to be out here. Anyway, where were we? Alright, your first date. So, who would you rather get to know first, Kamala or Donald? I thought there was someone else, too. Oh, Bobby? You'll get plenty of chances to get to know him, too. Trust me. Alright, who are we going for? Can we romance Ball? Who are we going for, guys? Cast your votes. while that's happening, I am going to browse Discord for a little bit. Jeb. There's no Jeb. Orange Man. We got one for Orange Man. Steve's gonna go gay. Unless he changes his gender and becomes Steve Arena. Or Stephanie. Big Donnie. 2 for Big Donnie. If I see another Orange Man, another Trump, we'll go the route. Chat gets to decide the big decisions with this. We'll give it maybe another half a minute, and if not, we're just gonna go with Donald. Majority wins by default. A lot of states already locked in on red. That's crazy. There's like 5 locked in blue, with a few more expected to go blue. Alright, we'll just go with Donald. Alright, starting off with a strong personality. I suppose that's true for any of the candidates, though, am I right? Yes, I guess you're right. Alright, I'll take you over there and then get everything set up for you two. So anyways, like I was saying, you really have nothing to worry about, you know? First dates? Psh, no big deal. But also, if you think about it, first impressions are kind of everything, right? Like, this is when they decide if they like you or don't. But yeah, just don't sweat it. It's all cosmic dust or whatever in the end, right? Thanks, Ball, I guess. Ball! Oh, I gotta go. I gotta go. Just breathe, yeah? Yikes. Sorry again, anyways. Donald is about to come out. Remember, he is just as nervous to meet you as you are to meet him. You look like hot stuff, Steve. You got this. Ah, there you are, Steve. I'm tempted to do a Donald impression, but I fucking suck. I'm Donald. I've been looking forward to this. Big date. Huge. A lot of people are saying it's going to be the best date you've ever had. Believe me. Oh, you've got a lot to live up to then. Oh, wait. Oh, you've got a lot to live up to then. I live up to everything. I exceed expectations, okay? People know this about me. They say, Donald, how do you do it? How do you make everything so great? And I tell them it's natural talent, but it's also because I care. I really do. And between you and me, I think I've got something special here. I can feel it. Wow, you're already feeling a connection. Well, let me see if you can keep up with me, Mr. President. Oh, I can keep up. I've got stamina. People always say, Donald, you got plenty more energy than people half your age. It's true. I mean, just look at me. I'm built for this. Running for president, running a business empire, and now, well, maybe running for your heart. Running for my heart, huh? Tough competition out there. Look at this little fella. How can you not love him? Competition doesn't scare me. In fact, I thrive on it. I've taken on the best, the smartest, the most, well, mediocre, and I always come out on top. But let's be real, Steve. I think you already know I'm the right choice here. You know, you're kind of cute when you're not campaigning. Interesting. Go on. You know, people always think I'm all business, all politics, but I got a soft side. Big heart, huge heart. Ask anyone. I mean, you've got to have a big heart to run the country. And it's not just about making deals. It's about feeling things, you know? And right now, I'm feeling something. Feeling what exactly? Well, that's up to you, but I'll tell you what. I'm serious about this. I'm serious about us. I mean, let's be honest. Look at us. We got chemistry, right? That's undeniable. I've got a feeling this is going to be a big success story. Already planning our success story. Why not? I always plan for success. And trust me, when I plan, things happen. Big things. But seriously, Steve, this is just the beginning. I've got a lot more to show you. Hey guys, let's wrap it up. Finally, the real reason. Already? I mean, sure. I hope we can continue this, Steve. Me too. The breeze feels nice. Hey, oh no, it's JD Vance. Steve, right? It's me, JD. JD Vance. I mean, you probably knew that. Everyone knows that. Anyways, I thought I'd, come over and say hi. Break the ice a little. Hey, JD, nice to meet you. How's it going? It's, going good. Yeah, real good. I was just thinking about, well, that's funny, right? Yale Law School, people think it makes you all, sophisticated, but honestly, I still love me a good Mountain Dew, Keeping it real. Mountain Dew, huh? A real classic. I don't know if they serve those here. Yeah, exactly. You get it. Some people, elites, they're all like, oh, JD, why don't you drink something fancy? But you know what? I like what I like, right? Mountain Dew, ice cold. JD, buddy, talking about soda again? That stuff will rot your teeth. Oh, hey, Bobby, I didn't see you. See you there. Sorry to interrupt, Steve. Just had to make sure JD wasn't steering you wrong. You gotta be careful with that stuff. Oh, yeah? What's your drink of choice, then? Water, the purest you can get. None of that stuff from plastic bottles, though. Ever heard about microplastics? They're everywhere. People don't talk about it enough. Yeah, totally. Microplastics. Real problem. But I still think, every once in a while, soda's fine, right? Maybe, but let's be honest, JD. Most people don't know what's really in those drinks. Chemicals, preservatives, it's all part of the bigger picture, right? You just gotta stay informed. I get the feeling you've had a lot of thoughts on this. Oh, I've got a lot of thoughts, Steve. A lot of people don't realize what's happening under the surface, but I do. Old Frank West. Yeah, he kind of looks like him. Looks better than what they did to him in the remake. Oof. I've seen it. All right, I've seen it. You pay attention long enough and the patterns start to show themselves. But hey, no pressure. We're here to have a good time, right? Yeah, of course. Just hanging out. No big deal. So, Bobby, do you ever just relax? Oh, I relax, but even when I'm relaxing, I'm paying attention. You never know when something important might happen. Like this moment right here. It's important, don't you think? Maybe. Depends on what happens next. Exactly. Yeah, definitely. Totally important. You really know how to keep things interesting, Bobby. Say nothing. I think I'll go hydrate, just to be safe. He means well, just maybe a little too much caffeine in his system. But you seem like someone who's a little more grounded. Grounded? I'll take that as a compliment. It is, and trust me, I don't give those out lightly. So, Steve, what's your take on all this? The show? The competition? Me? The competition? It's interesting, but you're probably used to this kind of thing, right? Pressure, people watching you all the time. You could say that. I've been in a few high-stakes situations, sure, but this is different. It's not about politics or power. Well, not just about that. It's more personal. The stakes are different. Personal, huh? So does that mean you're taking this seriously? Oh, I'm serious when I need to be, but this whole thing, it's a game. A lot of people forget that. I mean, we are playing a game here. But just because it's a game doesn't mean there's no truth to it. People reveal a lot about themselves when they're under pressure. It's interesting to watch. And what have you figured out so far? I figured out that some people need to slow down on the caffeine. But you've got a calmness to you, like you're not rattled by all the noise. That's rare. You think I'm rare, Robbie? Careful, you're starting to sound serious. Say nothing. Either way, you'll figure it out. You seem like the type who likes to know what's going on beneath the surface. And what's going on beneath your surface, then? Happy Tuesday. Yeah, happy election day. Still looking at that map. That, Steve, is the million-dollar question. But let's just say I don't put all my cards on the table at once. Besides, if I told you everything now, where's the fun in that? Fair point. Gotta keep me guessing. Exactly, and trust me, there's a lot to guess about. But hey, I got a feeling this isn't the last conversation we'll have. Something tells me you and I will be seeing more of each other. Oh, already making plans for our next chat? Call it a hunch, but for now, I'll let you enjoy the rest of your night. Stay sharp, Steve. This place has a way of revealing things you don't expect. Hey, Steve, looking deep in thought over here? Everything good? Bobby didn't hit you with too much conspiracy talk, did he? No, I'm good. Just trying to figure out what to do next. Ah, I see. Decision time. Well, no pressure or anything, but you've got two pretty solid options on the table. Word is, Trump's hanging out at the beach right now, and Kamala's making her way to the bar soon. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't want to make the wrong move. Hey, no wrong moves here, alright? You're in a resort paradise, running the show. These dates, they're about you figuring out what feels right, so don't overthink it. But what if I miss out on something important? Here's the thing, you can't be everywhere at once, and you're not supposed to be. Trust yourself, Steve. Just make a choice and run with it. Easier said than done. I know, but seriously, you're doing great. Don't let the what-ifs slow you down. This is your story, so make the call and enjoy it. Now go on, Steve. You got a date waiting, whether it's Trump flexing about his golf swing or Kamala with her margaritas. Just pick one, and I'll catch up with you later. Alright, I guess we're going the Trump route, guys, right? Might as well go see what Trump's doing. Oh, look who's here, Steve. Wait. Well, look who's here. Steve, I knew you'd make the right choice. Big choice. Huge. This is going to be the best date. Believe me, people are already talking about it. You and me at the beach? Iconic. Shall we? Iconic already, huh? We haven't even started yet. Hey, Blue Fangs, you're here for the cringe. Oh, boy. That's because when I'm involved, it's always iconic. You've seen the polls, right? I'm looking at them right now. I'm great at everything, but tonight, it's not about politics, it's about us. This is where history is made. You know, Steve, people always think I'm all business, but I've got a softer side. Big heart. Huge. You'll see, this is nice, right? Just you, me, the beach, no distractions, perfect date. Nah, I'm here for art. Where's bees? I'll admit, it's nicer than I expected. See, that's the Trump effect. People think they know what to expect, then boom, I surprise them. But that's just what keeps things exciting. You like exciting, don't you? Oh no, it's Tim Walz. Hey Steve, Trump. Didn't know you two would be out here. Mind if I join? Oh Tim, sure, why not? We were just talking about sunsets. Oh no, Kamala. Oh hey, looks like we got a beach party going. Didn't realize that this was the spot to be tonight. Oh no, he's shirtless. Beach parties are always better when you stay hydrated. You never know what's in that ocean air. Wow, well this is just great. I was thinking we'd have a nice quiet evening, but hey, the more the merrier, right? It's all good, folks. We're all friends here. Excuse me. Kamala, I'm surprised you made it. I figured you'd be busy giving a TED Talk on the spiritual journey of mixing tequila and lime juice. Oh no, she got mad. Oh, don't worry, Trump. I'll keep my deep thoughts to a minimum tonight. Unless you're looking for advice on how to be a better president. Besides, those deep thoughts might go over your head. Better president? Please. If I was any better, they'd have to rename the White House after me. And as for advice, Kamala, maybe stick to margaritas. That's more your speed. I mean, leadership's tough, right? But I think a lot of it comes down to real-world experiences, you know? I served in the National Guard. How many characters can we fit on the screen at once? Oh boy. Don't let him know. Just got here, what the fuck? Yeah, this stream was in the making for like a week now. Oh, we all know about the National Guard, Tim. You've only mentioned it, what, 1,000 times? I'm surprised you're not wearing your uniform right now. How's that desk job treating you? Hey, I served, all right. It's not all about running around like you're in an action movie. Right. Tim, you probably thought carrying a stapler was combat experience. Of course, Tim tries to talk about his exaggerated military service, yeah? Meanwhile, I'm out here dealing with real issues. You know, big things. I've handled big things. I've made tough calls. Tough calls? Tim, your toughest call was probably deciding on what flavor coffee to get. Let's face it, you wouldn't last 10 minutes in the Oval Office. Oh, here we go, Trump versus everybody. I mean, sure, you could throw shade, but at least Tim isn't obsessed with spray tans and gold-plated everything. Spray tans? Please, Kamala, you've got that I just drank 2 bottles of wine and decided to run for president look locked down. You should be thanking me for giving you something to do. Without me, you'd be stuck in California, sipping Chardonnay and wondering why nobody's answering your phone calls. At least Kamala's not pretending her hair is immune to gravity. Seriously, Don, what's the secret? It's called looking great, Bobby. You should try it sometime. I mean, you're out here trying to be the cool uncle, but half the time you look like you're auditioning for a survival show. I'm gonna go watch something else. This is too crock-induced. I know this is gonna be dividing for sure, but I went through it anyway, and we're going to see through it to the end. End. I don't know if we'll do another route, especially with how long it might take. So it's whatever happens. Maybe try some basic grooming. Hey, I'd rather look rugged than look like a living carrot. Yeah, he's not that orange that much. They need to orange him a bit more. I find it hilarious already. Carrot, that's the best you got. Please, I've seen better insults on social media. Say, don't you have an interview with the History Channel about ancient aliens or something? I think what we're all trying to say is we've all had our strengths, right? Trump may have the branding, but I think grooming is more Joe's speed. Oh no. Yeah, they made a video game with dating Biden that came out like a few months ago. So if you wanna go experience that exists. Tim, you've got nothing. The only brand you've got is guy who won't leave. But hey, you're great at that. Well, at least we got margaritas, right? And that, Kamala, is the smartest thing anyone said all night. Alright, let's all simmer down a bit. It's a beautiful evening, and we're out here arguing like it's a Senate hearing. How about we just enjoy the moment? I'm all for that, Bobby. I'm always for keeping it peaceful, but let's be clear. I didn't start this. I don't know if that's true, Donald, but it's all over now, right? What? I was just defending myself. I mean, how am I supposed to stay quiet when I'm clearly the best one here? I'm sorry, Steve. I had no idea these people would bother us. Interesting. I thought we were all friends here, Donald. We are. I mean, that's really up to you. But I always say, if you're going to call me a friend, you better act like it. At least you guys kept things interesting. I like interesting. You need that in life. Oh look, here comes Hazel. Thank goodness. I've always said, wow, what a beautiful alligator. Oh boy. We need to show them Olivia. Not beautiful in the way that you are, Steve, but beautiful in her own alligator way. What a big heart for a cold-blooded creature. I mean, wow. Thanks, Donald. Sorry to crash the party, but Steve here needs to go to their evening interview. I understand. Steve, I hope the rest of your evening is as wonderful as you are. Ugh. Jeremy. Hey, get back here. Oh, God. Oh, no. Not Joe. And he's wearing the Trump hat. Hey, anybody see, what's his name? Corn Pop? Corn Pop, where are ya? Is that Joe? She's even cringing. Joe? Who's Joe? I'm Jeb. What are you wearing? Oh, this? I'm a supporter of, Make the green M&M sexy again. Wait, or is it? Joe, get back here. Oh no, another furry. Sorry, everyone. He's been getting more sneaky lately. Let's go, Joe. I'm not supposed to be here. Wait, I'm supposed to be here. They can't do this to me. This is the show, right? The one where you, swim with the dolphins? Hey, is that guy from the retirement home nearby? Because I feel like he definitely escaped from somewhere. And how did he get on set, Ball? You're on thin ice, Ball. Alright, Steve, here we are, end of day 1. So I assume these days are going to go by pretty fast, huh? If that was day 1, these are going to go by fast. Corn Pop was a bad dude. He ran around with a bunch of bad boys, and I got them hairy legs. How are you feeling? I mean, it's been a wild first day, right? I mean, a date with Trump. That had to have been surreal for you. I'm honestly just surprised at the connection I felt. It was definitely unique. Either way, it was a lot for one day. A lot is right. That's reality TV for you, though nothing ever goes as planned. But hey, you've made it this far without throwing a drink in anyone's face, so I'd call that a win. So, first question of the night. Who impressed you the most today? And I mean, you've gotten a unique cast to choose from. Anyone stand out? Trump really captured my attention. Kamala had an irresistible liveliness to her. I'm feeling Bobby's charm already. Well, we're going full Trump. We're on the Trump train. He has a grandiose exterior he puts on, but there's a less grand, maybe more complex side to him. Oh yeah, it's good that you're breaking these barriers. Everyone's got an outer shell, you've just got to crack it. Alright, next question. I'm gonna need an honest answer here. Who surprised you the most? And don't say JD's obsession with Mountain Dew. We already knew that was coming. Actually, it was RFK. Didn't expect him to be so cool. Tim, who knew he could work National Guard into every conversation? Kamala, she's got more layers than I thought. Donald, he's pretty interesting. Well, we're on the Donald train, so we'll double down. That's one way to put it. Alright, last one for the night. We're stranded on a desert island with one of the candidates. Who do you pick, and why? No pressure, just your entire future happiness hanging in the balance. Probably Trump. If anyone can turn a deserted island into a resort, it's him. Kamala, she'd keep things interesting. Bobby, he seems like he knows survival stuff. Oh man, you're right. He'd have a 5-star hotel up and running before you even finished building a fire. The greatest island of all time, he'd say. No contest. Well, Steve, that's a wrap for day 1. You've survived the madness, the margaritas, and the mountain of egos. Not bad for your first day in paradise. Get some rest, because tomorrow, it's only going to get crazier, trust me. Looking forward to it, I think. You better be. See you bright and early, Steve, and don't forget, I've got your back. Day 2. Morning. It seems like paradise is treating you well. You're glowing. Thanks, Hazel. I'm just saying the truth, like Trump tends to say. Speaking of whom, I'm sorry to hear that your little alone time at the beach was interrupted. That's really too bad. Anyways, enough about yesterday. It's a new day with new possibilities. So, you have a handful of places you can start your morning off at. Just keep in mind that you may not be the only one there. I think some of the candidates have fairly predictable hangout spots. So, where do you want to go? Game room, bar, gym. So, bar's probably Kamala. Gym's probably RFK. So, probably game room and see if Trump's there. Watch it be like a bait and switch, and it'll either be like JD or Tim Walz. I'm looking at Discord real quick. Alright, nothing happening. Let's go, game room. And of course, it's Donald. Ah, Steve, just the person I was hoping to see. You know, I've got some good timing. Great timing, actually. I always say, timing's everything. Game room, yeah. I was just about to shoot around. Care to join me? I guess. I think I could handle a game or two. That's what I like to hear. You know, pool's like life. It's all about angles, strategy, and knowing when to take your shot. Who's the gamer? I guess Trump. Look, these look like oars. This is so AI. And trust me, I know when to take mine. You know, people always think I'm all surface, the headlines, the flash. They don't see the deeper stuff, but that's the thing, isn't it? People don't take the time to really look. Yeah, what's under the surface? Oh, a lot more than people think. There's this expectation, you know? But I'm always the guy with the biggest ego in the room, but it's not always easy being me. I've got these moments where, well, maybe I don't feel as bulletproof as everyone thinks. You ever feel like that? Like everyone's watching, but no one's really seeing you? You feel that too, right? I guess I do sometimes, or can't say I do. I can relate. People assume things based on what they see, but it's not always the whole picture. People want the image, they want the big, bold headlines, but underneath it all, I've had moments where I've doubted myself. Where I've wondered if people only see me for the brand. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm great at being Donald Trump, but the real me? Hey, Ramon. Sometimes it gets lost on all the noise. Don't tell many people that. Wait, I don't tell many people that. That's surprising. I wouldn't have expected that from you. Ah, well, get used to surprises if you want to know the real me. You know, I once tried to learn the piano. Thought it'd be this classy thing, right? I quit after 2 lessons, and frankly, my hands weren't built for it. Embarrassing, huh? Can't have big hands when you're playing the piano. That's not so bad. Everyone's got something they're not great at. Yeah, well, don't go telling anyone about it. Gotta keep the mystique, right? But with you, it feels different. Like I don't have to put on the show. It's just us. Okay, I can scroll through this too, which is great. Looks like I'm interrupting a moment. Sorry about that, Donald. Didn't mean to step on your toes. Oh, Bobby, it's fine. Not sure why you're here though. I've got things under control. Control, huh? Funny, because where I'm standing, it looks like you're trying a little too hard. You know, not everything can be fixed by slapping your name on it, Donald. Right. Coming from the guy who's probably has a bunker built in his backyard, just in case the world's about to get him. You're the conspiracy king, Bobby. What's next? The moon landing didn't happen? I can't comprehend what I'm seeing right now. I know the feeling. We're just going through the storm. We're weathering the storm right now. I'll leave the moon stuff to the amateurs, but tell me, Don, how's that whole being relatable thing working out for you? I heard you talking about depth earlier. What, did your team coach you on empathy? Empathy, please, I've got way more empathy than you. Look at you, frankly, it's pathetic. You came in here being incredibly rude. I've never met someone so rude in my entire life, yet you're saying I have no empathy. It's a masterpiece. It's laughable, truly. I mean, you're such a loser, Bobby, really. Give me a break, Don. You need to build a 20-foot wall just to keep Steve here in this little date with you. I bet you were planning that, weren't you? The only thing I need to build is my relationship with Steve, who is truly a great person. Way too great for you. I mean, seriously. You stick to your testosterone pills and doomsday prep, I'll stick to winning. Winning? Sure, Don. Keep telling yourself that. Not yet. He missed seeing the gator. Well, I'll see how that works when Steve gets tired of these games and starts looking for someone real. Isn't that right, Steve? You kind of have a point. I think I'm more interested in being a winner, like Trump. Whatever. See, told you. Steve knows a winner when they see one. Whoa, gentlemen. Let's take it down a notch, all right? We've got a long week ahead, and we don't want to burn through all the fireworks on day 2. Donald, Bobby, we're all here for one reason, love, and maybe some entertainment, but let's not turn this into a heavyweight match just yet. Hey, I wasn't even the one who started it, Zach, but sure, I'll let it go for now. Only because I got better things to focus on. Fine, I got better things to do than argue with a reality star anyway. See? Peace and love, guys. Now, Donald, how about you check out of the pool? Wait, check out the pool. I hear it's got a great spot to reflect on winning. And Bobby, I think there's a spa bed with your name on it. I bet your muscles are sore after that workout. After that workout I saw you doing earlier. No, I saw her, but I'd like to see more. What is that, a furry? Yeah, there's furries in here. There's 3 of them. 3 if you include the gator. The pool, huh? Sounds like a good place to cool off. Maybe RFK should come with me. He seems a little overheated. Later, Steve. This isn't over. I think I'll go on a hike, actually. Maybe I'll find a place where there's no Wi-Fi and no Trump headlines. There we go. Crisis averted. You think with all the charisma, they know when to take a step back. But hey, that's part of the fun, right? Every time Zach slides on screen, it's like a flashbang, yeah? Looks like someone's been stirring the pot already. Isn't it a little early for drama, Zach? Yeah, about that. Bobby was supposed to be at the spa appointment. You know, to relax. Maybe avoid all this. Any idea why he wasn't there? I thought we had that all worked out. Oh, must have been a little communication mix-up. You know how these things go, Zach. Lots of moving parts. But don't worry, I'll make sure he's taken care of next time. Right, well, let's make sure it doesn't happen again. Spa time's important for everyone, right? Oh, sorry about that, Steve. Didn't mean to get all businessy on you. Guess I should probably have this chat somewhere else. Hey, I'll catch up with you in a bit. Gotta make sure everyone's actually following the schedule. I don't know if this is supposed to be a joke or someone's fan fiction. Probably both. Trump's probably already turning the pool into a campaign rally. Don't worry, Steve. I'll be back later. Stay out of trouble, okay? Looks like it's just you and me now. The way I like it. Don't worry, I'm not as dramatic as the others. Well, most of the time. So how's it going so far? Need any tips on how to handle these big personalities? I think I'm figuring it out. I agree, Steve. You're handling this pretty well so far. I mean, it's not every day you get thrown into a whirlwind of egos, charm, and whatever Trump is trying to pull off. But you're doing great. But let's talk about what's next. Next? You mean there's more today? Oh, sweetie, there's always more. This show, it's just getting started. Today's a big one. We've got a little event planned at the bar. A speed dating session. Quick rounds. Lots of conversation. Lots of chances to impress. I prefer the other gator. I know, right? Speed dating? Sounds intense. Intense, maybe, but also fun. Think of it like a game. Everyone's got their cards to play, but the question is, how are you going to play yours? This is where you get to shine. You've already got everyone's attention. Believe me, I've seen it. Trump's basically tripping over himself for you, and the others, they're not far behind. So the speed dating thing, it's your chance to really lock in those connections. You think I got them that interested? Somehow she looks fine. Oh, I mean, my only nitpick is she's got the 2024 jawline going on right now. She could be looking a little bit better up there. And trust me, I've seen everything around here. They're hooked, but here's the thing. You need to own it. When you walk into that bar tonight, you've got to be the one in control. Make them come to you. Set the pace. You don't need to bend for anyone, not with the way you've been handling things. This is the moment where you'll flip the script. Instead of them just trying to win you over, let them have to prove they even deserve your time. You're the prize here, Steve. Make them chase. I really just want to get to know them. I really don't want any more attention than I already have. Please, attention is coming your way whether you want it or not. That's not what you do with it. They'll be stumbling over each other trying to impress you. Use that. Play with it. But keep it light, keep it fun. Speed dating is all about energy. Yeah, imagine Olivia mewing. Oh god, this is what she'd look like. And if anyone gets too intense, just remind them who's really in charge. Got it. Confidence, fun, and make them chase. Exactly, you've got this in the bag. And trust me, after tonight, they'll be thinking about you long after they leave that bar. So go out there, knock 'em dead, and remember, you've got me in your corner. If you need anything, just say the word. Thanks, Hazel. I'll keep that in mind. Good. Now go get 'em, Tiger. Oh boy. Need a drink break here. Actually, let me get my stream up on YouTube so I can actually see numbers. Oh boy, everyone's streaming tonight. 17 people in here bearing the storm with me. Alright, check Discord real quick. Alright, folks. Tonight's the night we put America's greatest asset to the test. The speed date. In just a few short rounds, you'll get to know each of our fine candidates as they try to woo you with all the charm, wit, and whatever else they can muster up. Thank God Zach is not a female. Why do you say that? Remember, you've got limited time, so make it count. No pressure, though. It's only the fate of love and, you know, the country. Alright, Steve, are you ready? Don't let these candidates intimidate you. They're just like us, only with a bit more ego. I'll drink to that. Of course you will, Kamala. Alright, let's get this show started. May the best candidate win, or at least not embarrass themselves too badly. First up, JD Vance. Hey Steve, it's great to finally have some one-on-one time with you. I didn't really prepare any lines, but did you know that I'm a dog guy? The furries, deep breath, they come and steal our gator wives. It's a disgrace, and quite frankly, hand motions, it's un-American. The Democrats, or Demo-rats, as I like to call them, do this. Oh really? That's cool, JD. Yeah, I've got a German Shepherd at home, Atlas. Sort of looks like Zach. Oh no. Oh, that's definitely something. Yeah, well, I'm not much as smooth as some of the others, but if you're into Mountain Dew and real American values, I'm your guy. And time. Well done, JD. Looks like you managed to avoid mentioning MREs for once. Next up, Kamala Harris. Well, Steve, aren't you the lucky one, getting to spend some quality time with me? How does it feel? Doesn't really feel like anything. I'm all about vibes. You feel that energy, right? I bring it wherever I go. You've got to be someone who can keep up with me. Because honestly, I move fast. Like, really fast. You think you can handle that? I like to think I can keep up. Oh, you better, because I'm like a storm. I roll in, shake things up, and then boom, it's all over. And trust me, you don't want to miss the show. But you know, I don't mind slowing down sometimes for the right person. I've noticed a lot of lack of laughing and a lot of accent changing from Kamala. Slowing down for what? For dessert. I'm not all about the main course, you know? Sometimes the best things come at the end. And time. Kamala, always a treat. Moving on, RFK Jr. Hey Steve, thought I'd give you a break from the lighter stuff. Oh yeah, and what makes you different? Well, for starters, I'm not here to play games. I'm here to connect. You know, get real. I'm not about fluff or distractions. I'm all about health, both physical and mental and emotional. But hey, I'm not just a muscle guy. I've got depth too. So what's your deepest thought? Honestly, I think America's biggest problem is the toxins we're putting in our bodies. Gotta go, Saul, so I'm gonna vomit rainbows. Alright. Red 40, processed sugars, GMOs, they're killing us. But with you, I'd make sure we stay toxin-free. She looks weird, yeah. They all look really weird. That's quite the promise. Kick my chair back. I don't make promises lightly, Steve, and I always follow through. Alright, Bobby, time's up. Next up, Tim Walls. Hey there, Steve. It's great to get some time with you. Not sure how I ended up in this thing, but hey, here we are, right? Well, I'm glad you did. You know, I'm not really one for all this fancy stuff. I'm more of a, you know, quiet night at home, maybe a good book, or just watching the local news. But hey, I can mix it up if I need to. Sometimes I take the occasional fishing trip. I love fishing. Fishing, huh? Yeah, fishing. You know, I make a great sandwich. A sandwich, huh? Oh, absolutely, and not just any sandwich. We're talking expertly layered, perfectly balanced of ingredients. Trust me, you'd be impressed. And time. Tim will keep your sandwich expertise in mind. Next up, Nicole Shanahan. Was that supposed to be like RFK's running mate? What is this? Oh God. And I thought Kamala looked bad. Oh God. So let's be real for a second, Steve. I'm supposed to be here, you know, as a candidate, but between you and me, I'm really just here as a wingman for Bobby, yeah. The show doesn't want me to say that, but, you know, they'll edit it out. Dude always looks like he's having Vietnam flashbacks, yeah. Oh wait, really? You're a wingman? Yep, Bobby's too focused on his health stuff to notice when someone's interested in him, so here I am, helping him along, but don't get me wrong. I'm starting to think you're more interesting than the original plan. There's something about you different. Different, huh? Well, that's good to know. Definitely, but just remember, this stays between us. Besides, I need things to go as planned, so don't get any wrong ideas. And time, Nicole. We'll see if RFK can handle things without you now. Let's move on to our final date, Donald Trump. Look who finally made it to the main event. You've saved the best for last, Steve. Smart move. Main event, huh? So what makes you the best? Oh, come on. It's obvious. I'm the most passionate. I'll tell you, people say I'm the most passionate, actually. Is that so? I've even got a passion for music. Big, huge passion. People don't talk about it enough. But I even DJ'd at Mar-a-Lago. Great place for music. Tremendous crowd. What the hell, yeah? Hey, it's Jeb. Wait, you? DJ? Oh, absolutely. I know all the best tracks. The classics. The hits. Everyone loves my playlists. I always say, Donald, you got the best music taste. And I do. No one curates a playlist like me. I even thought about DJing full time if, you know, the whole politics thing gets boring. Maybe Broadway, too. Keep those hands back, sir. He's gonna grab us. I could have been a musician in a past life. I got the flair. Broadway, huh? What kind of music would you have played? Oh, Broadway would have loved me. I see myself doing something big. Oh, Denny Frontier just subscribed. Thank you. Huge productions. Maybe something like Les Miserables, but with more winning. I'd be the lead, obviously. The crowd would love me, and let me tell you, nobody sings like I would have. They say I have a Broadway quality voice. Tremendous talent. It's natural. I'd definitely pay to see that. Oh, you wouldn't regret it. Big, beautiful shows, tremendous music, but for now, I'm stuck with politics. But who knows, maybe after this, we'll start a musical. Trump the Musical. People would love it, believe me. And that's time. Donald, we'll see if Trump the Musical makes it to Broadway. Alright, folks, that wraps up our speed dating event. Let's give a round of applause for Steve for surviving this unique experience. Feel free to get some drinks and hang out by the bar for a bit. Hey, Steve, you alright? That was a lot back there. Just wanted to check in. Yeah, it was definitely a ride. This whole thing is kind of overwhelming. I get that. Trust me, I've seen a lot of people go through this, and it's always a roller coaster. But hey, no pressure, okay? You don't have to figure it all out right away. It's not about rushing to make a choice. You've got time to get to know everyone, and you're doing great. Just take it easy, yeah? Thanks, Zach. It helps to hear that. No problem. I've got your back, always. Can I ask you something? You're a dog, right? Last time I checked, yeah. Why'd you ask? Well, it's just, you're a talking dog. How does that happen? Well, it's actually not as complicated as you might think. I was adopted by Yi Long Ma. You know, the Chinese investor. He's into all sorts of futuristic stuff. Wait, Yi Long Ma? Yeah, Yi Long Ma, you know, big-time Chinese investor. Loves tech, electrical cars, all that futuristic stuff. But here's the thing, after the experiment was over, he didn't really need me anymore. So naturally, he figured the best course of action, was to eat me. Oh boy. Oh boy. We got our first racist joke. But thankfully, one of his friends and entertainer, a big name, stepped in. He paid Yi Long Ma to adapt me instead, raised me in the entertainment industry, taught me everything I know about being a showman. Wait, hold on. Eat you? Like, literally? Pretty messed up considering I'm now sentient, but hey, things worked out. Right. Okay, so that explains you, I guess, but what about Hazel? She's an alligator. How does that work? You know, that's the one thing I haven't quite figured out. Hazel's an enigma. At some point, you stop asking questions and just roll with it. Florida, man. So, talking dogs and alligators are just Florida things. Pretty much. I've learned to just embrace it. Life's too short to stress about the details. Especially when you're running a reality dating show where love decides the next president. You've got a point. This whole thing is kind of insane when you think about it. Yeah, that's what makes it fun, right? Embrace the chaos. You're here for a reason, and no matter how strange things get, you're not in this alone. Actually, let me check the polls real quick. Oh god, my viewer count just got slashed in half. Oof, that sucks. But I don't blame him. This is definitely an acquired taste game. Right, Godzilla hotter. This is a joke, don't burn me. Okay, MJC. Furry lore in my election romance game, why not? And hey, if anything gets too weird, just remember, I'm always around to help you out, or help you through it. Thanks, Zach, I appreciate that. Anytime. Now, let's get you to your evening interview so you can get some rest. Tomorrow's a new day, and I'm sure things are only going to get weirder from here. You ever think about time? Like, what is time, man? I mean, we're all just floating here, right? In this room, but also in existence. And like love's just another construct, right? Something we invented to feel less lonely. But if you think about it, if love doesn't exist in space, then does it even matter? So in a way, we're all just speed dating through the universe. And the cameras? They're just like metaphors, you know? Watching us, recording us, but never really seeing us, man. Crazy. Oh, Ball, you doing okay over there? Oh, I'm good. Just, you know, wondering if the cameras stop rolling, do we stop existing? Well, I can help with that. Like, if love is the election and the election is love, then who's really voting, you know? Or are we all just candidates in the game of life? Alright, Ball, that's enough existential crisis for one evening. We need Steve in one piece for the interview. Just something to think about, man. Sorry about that. Ball likes to get philosophical after a long day. But let's not let him get you too deep into the meaning of existence just yet. We've got more important things to talk about, like, say, the speed dating contest. How'd you feel about that wild ride? Honestly, it was a lot to take in. Some moments were fun, some interesting. I kind of wish Nicole was competing for real. Kamala was hilarious. Hard not to be charmed by Donald. Bobby was irresistible. I know, I want to see him DJ now. Hey, that's the beauty of it, right? You never know what you're going to get with these candidates. Next up, and I'm genuinely curious, if you had to describe your perfect date with one of the candidates, what would it look like? I would love to hit a rooftop bar with some killer views. Maybe a relaxing day at the beach. I'd love a nice dinner and a cozy movie night afterwards. Yeah, I'm pretty casual. You can't beat that as long as they aren't too much of a movie schnob. Alright, one last fun one before I let you go. What's something you bring to the table that these candidates should be worried about? I bring a whole lot of heart to the game. I'm not easily impressed by words. I'm genuine, and when the cameras are off, I expect commitment and love that lasts. I'm sort of in defeat! Oh no! No! Oh god. Oh god. Do I embrace the chaos? I'll let chat catch up. What is that last one? That's what I'm trying to comprehend. The furries did this. No. Third is a tombstone. So are we taking it, or are we playing it safe? Third is, well, I guess if no one's gonna do anything, you know what we'll do? That's not what I wanted to do. You know what? We will embrace the chaos, but then we'll be a time wizard. Wow. Okay. No judgment. It gave me a fucking trophy. Certified freak. No judgment, I guess. I was trapped. Trapped, I say. No shame here, I guess. Hey, Steve, before we wrap this up, I just want to say, off the record, you're doing great. Okay, that's it. That's it, huh? Oh, Lord. What's the funniest? It's probably the third one, so I'm going to just go with the second. Hey, Steve. Yeah. Yeah, it's just, it cuts out, so it's just bonus dialogue. Alright. Just want to say, off the record, you're doing great. I know this whole thing can be a lot. Cameras, dates, candidates trying to out-charm each other, but you're handling it like a pro. Tomorrow's a love debate, and yeah, it's gonna be wild, but don't sweat it. You are being judged by a furry. You truly have hit a new low. Hey, he said no judgment. Now, if all of Steam will know what you've done, yeah? Oh my god, it's the first fucking achievement out of this, too. I'm gonna shoot myself. My god. You've got this. Just be yourself, and everything else will fall into place. I'll be there to help you through the madness, but at the end of the day, it's all about you. So buckle up and get ready for some rest, and let's take on tomorrow together. Thanks, Zach. That means a lot. Anytime, now go get some sleep. You've got a big day ahead. Day 3. Good morning. Trying to figure out where you should start your day? I was thinking... Great, I bet the pool would be a great place to start the day, wouldn't you say? Is that because you're a gator? I mean, it's settled. I'll let you be on your way then. Of course, the gator would go for the pools. Mind if I join you? Not at all. Just sitting, relaxing. It's rare, but it's nice. I didn't expect you to be the relaxing type, Donald. You always seem so on the go. Oh, believe me, I'm always going, always thinking, but even I need a break sometimes, even if no one believes that. Let me ask you something, Steve. People think they've got me all figured out, and they probably think the same about you. But what's something about you that no one else sees? Something that might surprise people. I'm actually a bit of a hopeless romantic. I'm a bit of a perfectionist. Well, not really, because I slaughter visual novels left and right. I'm far from a perfectionist. Gator, yes. Hey, Cosmic Goatee. I come off as outgoing, but I'm honestly more of an introvert. I could see that. I'm not sure. I'm a pretty open book, honestly. We'll go with third. No one is better than breaks. I'm the best break taker. I get that. People don't realize how much we hide, how much we don't show. The world's too quick to judge, but those of us in the spotlight, we know how to play the game, don't we? Yeah, you gotta keep some things to yourself. Donald, do you really believe you would have been a star? Like what you said about being born in another life and being a DJ. Oh, no doubt, I am a man of many talents. Politics, business, music, you name it. But enough about me. Tell me, Steve, if you weren't here, if you weren't doing all of this, what would you be doing? What's your dream? I've always wanted to travel the world and see new places. Honestly, I've always dreamed of starting my own business, something meaningful. I want to get to the point to where I can just focus on my passions, to never have to worry about money. True. That's a good dream, Steve, and you know what? You can do that and a whole lot more. I've traveled, I've started businesses, and I've written books. You just need the right mindset. Surround yourself with winners, people who push you to be better, and you'll go far. I like talking to you. You're real, Not like the usual people I deal with. It's refreshing. I appreciate that, Donald. It's nice getting to see this side of you. Hey, I'm full of surprises. Don't let the headlines fool you. But enough serious talk. How about we get a drink? I know the perfect place, and you'll love the music. I might even play a few tracks myself. Look who's all cozy by the pool. Enjoying your little date, are we? Is there not a single private moment at this resort? I mean, really, it's terrible. The staff are all horrendous, truly. Make America great again. It's a cheese restaurant. What's this, Kamala? Did you have too much fun at happy hour? Oh, don't act all innocent, Donald. You're just wasting your time here. You think you're winning? Ha! I think that's the first time Kamala's ever laughed in this mod. And it was a fake laugh. Where's the cackling hyena? Because you know what? I've got news for you, Steve. I got your letter. The letter. Wait, what? What letter? This love letter. You wrote me a love letter saying you're choosing me, so why are you here with him? Hold on. A love letter from Steve? No way. That's impossible. Tell me that's not true, Steve. Of course not. I didn't write any love letter to Kamala. Oh, really? Then what's this? Care to explain why I'm holding a letter that says you're falling for me? You're drunk, Kamala. Let me see that. Kamala, there's something about your energy that draws me in. That's like no one else even comes close. You're fierce, fun, and exactly the kind of person I want by my side, and I've made my decision. Let's just keep this between us for now. The others won't be able to handle the heat we bring together. With love, your boo. I didn't even sign it. I thought we had something, Steve, so what's the deal? This isn't even my handwriting. I didn't even write this, Kamala. Someone else must have sent this to you. What? Do you mean it's not yours? Who else would it be from? If it's not from you, then who? Why would someone do this? You didn't write this, Steve? No funny business? No, I swear, I didn't write it. Someone else is behind this. This is ridiculous. I don't get it. Why would anyone want to trick me like this? Seems like someone's having a good time messing with our heads. But believe me, whoever it is, they're not gonna win. I'm sorry, Kamala, I really didn't write this. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. This whole thing is starting to feel like one big game. I think I need to clear my head. This is a lot. Well, that was fun. Looks like someone's got it out for us. A fake letter, fake drama. Whoever's doing this is good. But we'll figure it out. No one pulls one over on Donald Trump. Whoa, what was all that about? Looks like a pretty intense conversation. It was. Kamala got this letter, a love letter, supposedly from me. Oh, no. Okay, I don't know if I got the fly or not. My god, the fruit flies are so bad this year. I didn't write it. She thought I was choosing her over the others. Hey, Robert. Wait, what? A love letter from you? This is a mystery VN now, probably. That's, wow. Someone really went to the trouble of forging it. Yeah, she said she found it slipped under his door. Wait. She said she found it slipped under his door. I wonder who would have done this. That's wild. Who would have wanted to mess with Kamala like that? I mean, sure, she's Kamala, but this feels pretty calculated. What the fuck is this VN? It's hilarious. It's the perfect VN for today. That's all I'll say. Any ideas on who could have pulled something like this? I'm not entirely sure. You've had enough drama for one morning. Why not? Why don't you head to the bar, grab yourself a drink, and cool off a bit? Trump 2024. Well, we're on the Trump train right now, so you're in the right place, Evie. Let me handle the dirty work. I'll keep you posted if I find anything. That sounds like a good idea. Good call. And hey, don't worry. We'll get to the bottom of this. Just focusing on keeping a cool head. The bar's waiting for you. Oh God. You know, Nicole, I've been told I have the best camera angles in the business. People say I'm like the Spielberg of combat correspondent work. That's interesting, JD. Minecraft Steve 2024. Yeah, that's the whole joke I went with, because they asked for a name and I'm just like, I am Steve. Oh, Steve, thank God you're here. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Nicole, JD, what's going on? Oh, just giving Nicole here some insights into my artistic vision, you know, showing her the ropes. Yeah, ropes. Oh boy, JD, you're still at it. Sweetie, we need to work on this. Flirting shouldn't look like you're delivering a PowerPoint presentation. What do you mean? I thought I was doing fine. I mean, I wasn't flirting. Oh, honey, no. First of all, relax your shoulders. You look like you're about to storm Normandy Beach. Relax my shoulders? Okay, sure, I can do that. Are you gonna relax them? I did. What's going on here? JD, you look like you're trying to pose for a military recruitment poster. Exactly what I was thinking. He needs help. JD was trying to flirt with Nicole and just came off all, I don't know how to put it. Alright, man, let me give you a little advice. You need to stand naturally. Like you're relaxed but confident. Not like you're giving orders in Iraq, okay? Like this? Yeah, JD, stand like you've already won, not like you're about to storm somewhere. And for the love of God, smile a little. You look like you're negotiating a hostage situation. Sat on my mouse, that sucks. Like this? Maybe don't force it. You look like you're constipated, try to loosen up a bit. No need to smile like you're in pain. Right. Relax your face, stand tall, but don't puff up your chest like you're waiting for a medal. Okay, I think I got it now. It's better, but don't think so much. Just be yourself. Yeah, JD, you don't need to prove you're a war hero every time you talk to someone. Just be JD, man. Okay, I'll try again. So, Nicole, what's your favorite type of soda pop? Buddy, we'll work on the conversation skills later. At least he's trying. That's true. Effort's half the battle, JD. You'll get there eventually. The Dream Team! How's everyone doing? Enjoying yourselves? Oh, just the usual, coaching JD on how to flirt a little. Sounds like I missed a masterpiece in the making. JD, you getting the hang of it yet? I'm getting there, Zach. Just gotta keep refining my technique. Not that I needed it, though. That's the spirit, JD. But hey, speaking of masterpieces... Who's ready for a little midday game? What kind of game? Oh, come on. Didn't anyone get the memo? We're doing the Artistic Impressions event in an hour. Didn't the itinerary get passed around? No, I don't think any of us got that memo. Must have been some communication mix-up. No big deal. We'll just roll with it, right? So here's the deal. In 1 hour, we're meeting at the patio, and it's time to get those creative juices flowing. You're all going to tap into your inner artist. Oh boy, where's Olivia? Where's Hazel? I'm scared. Oh man, this is going to be great. I've always been pretty decent at drawing. What's the theme? Did we get to know ahead of time? The theme? That's for you to find out when you get there. Don't want to spoil the surprise, my friend. Kamala, you look a little nervous. I mean, I'm not exactly Picasso, you know, but I'll give it all I got. That's all we can ask for. It's not about being the best artist. It's about expression, emotion, and the heart. Trust me, you'll have fun. Art, huh? I'm curious. What's the theme going to be? Should we be thinking abstract, political, or something a little more personal? Good question. Good questions, RFK, but I'm not giving away any hints. All I'll say is bring your A game and your imagination. You might surprise yourselves. This should be fun. Who doesn't love a little competition, right? Exactly, so everyone's got an hour to get ready. I'll see you all at the lounge, and remember, this is all about creativity and emotion, not perfection. Let's see what kind of artistic genius you've all got hiding in there. Oh boy. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break and I'll be back. I hate to leave you all hanging. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry, I took a quick snack break. Alright. I should draw the new Vatican anime girl. Alright everyone, welcome to the first ever Artistic Impressions event. God, my voice is so swollen right now. You have no idea. Loose. Today's challenge is simple. You're going to paint an expression of your feelings for Steve. Oh boy, I wonder if all the art pieces are going to be AI generated too. And I don't want any surface level stuff here, folks. I'm talking heartfelt, raw emotion. This is your chance to show your creative side and really connect. No pressure though, it's all about having fun, right? No pressure at all, sure. I've got this, I know exactly what I want to paint. Let's see where this goes. Should be enlightening. Alright folks, you've got 30 minutes. Pour your heart into it, and when time's up, we'll have you each share your masterpiece. Ready? Set? Go! Alright, time's up. Let's see what you've all come up with. Who's ready to bare their soul through the magic of art? The streamer smells funny. Okay. Let's start with JD. Well, I can at least say it's not AI generated. So I really wanted to capture something peaceful, you know? Something that shows how much I value quality time with Steve. So here it is. Wow, JD, it's very anime. Yeah, I might have been watching a little too much anime lately, but I think it gets the point across. Just me and you, fishing, no distractions. What do you think? It's cute, very heartfelt. I like it, JD. There's definitely some passion there. Who's next? Let's go with Trump. Oh, this is gonna be funny. Oh no, he locked up Kamala and Hillary. Alright folks, this is the future. I've captured it all right here, a vision of what's to come. Are you serious, Donald? Oh, I'm very serious, Kamala. It's the perfect vision of happiness, don't you think? Me, Steve, together at last, and you, right where you belong. As you can see, Crooked Hillary and Kamala are locked up for, frankly, pretty obvious reasons. Oh wow, that's quite something, Donald. Thank you, Donald, very cool. Well, Trump, you've definitely got an imagination. Let's keep it moving. Kamala, you're up. Let me guess. Oh no, it's the wish meme. Alright, well, it's not as creative as Donald's, but here's my best shot. It's supposed to be us stargazing, you know, having a real connection. I tried. It's interesting. My Oshi Donald Trumparoo. I wonder why. Nice work, Kamala. There's definitely some heart in that one. RFK, what do you got for us? I didn't overthink it. I just went with what felt right. It's about strength, resilience, a partnership that can overcome anything. You and me reaching the summit together. Interesting. Deep stuff, RFK. I like it. Waltz, you've been pretty quiet over there. Let's see what you've got. The Kanye quote, even. Can we pretend that airplanes are in the night sky like shooting drones? Yes, that reference. Oh god. Oh no. Well, I'm no artist, but I went with something simple. Something that, you know, represents good old-fashioned values. So yeah, it's a barbecue. You and me grilling some burgers, maybe some brats. Nothing fancy. Just family values, you know? I like it, Walls. It's simple, but it's nice. I could really use a wish right now, yeah. You went with burgers and brats. Real deep, Walls. Hey, I'm a simple guy. What can I say? It's the thought that counts, right? Alright, Steve. Looks like you got some pretty heartfelt and interesting art to choose from here. What do you think? I actually like JD's the most. Donald's is perfect. I love it. Kamala really captured something special. Bobby's piece is amazing. Those burgers look pretty tasty, Tim. Well, we're on the Trump train, so... If only Walls was a chill old man who wanted to grill, I tell you what. Well, folks, that was something else. You've all put your hearts on canvas, and I gotta say, I'm impressed. Whether it's burgers, brats, or Kauai fishing trips, you've all managed to capture something special. But remember, the day's not over yet. We've still got plenty of time to relax, unwind, and make a few more memories. Plus, tonight's love debate. Speaking of relaxing, why don't you all head to the beach? I suppose that doesn't sound too bad. Perfect, I'll see you guys down there maybe. Oh boy, Trump does not have a swimsuit. I walked in on Walls painting you meatballs and then got flashbanged by a furry with a Veilguard jaw. All the furries got jawlines, dude. It's sad. Or welcome in, bad attitude. Donald, what? Are you really wearing a suit again? We're at the beach, not Mar-a-Lago. How many creatures here are from the cave? Oh, uh-oh. I know that reference. Yeah, Trump, you know what? Wait. Yeah, Trump, you know this is a beach, right? You didn't get the memo. What, you think I'm just gonna parade around in a swimsuit like the rest of you? I have standards, people. Besides, this suit, custom tailored. You don't mess with perfection. You're seriously going to wear a suit and tie to the beach? Absolutely. You don't get to be me without knowing a few things about presentation. I mean, look at me. The suit says success. It says power. Why would I cover this up with a swimsuit? Porcupine, I don't know if you hate AI, but there's a series called The Stars and Stripes Saga that is peak. I don't know what that is. You'll have to post that in like the Discord. Maybe because we're swimming, that's kind of the whole point. Yeah, Donald, no one's judging your presentation, but come on, man, a swimsuit won't kill you. Oh, believe me, RFK, if I took the suit off, game over. The second Steve saw my physique, let's just say it wouldn't be far from the rest of you. Oh, please, you're really gonna stand there in the suit claiming you're the best shape here? Or you're in the best shape here? You bet I am. I've got incredible genes. My body's built for greatness. But you know what? I'm modest. I don't need to flaunt it. I'm saving you all from feeling inadequate. Modesty, huh? That's a new one. That does look a little warm. Look, Steve, I get it. I could steal the show at any moment, but I'm playing it fair. Giving the rest of these guys a chance, because let's be honest, once you saw this, there'd be no competition left. Oh, Donald, you're unbelievable. You're out here talking about modesty, but all you've done is brag. Maybe you'll at least consider a swimsuit next time, just so you don't pass out from heat stroke. Nah, I'm good. I thrive under pressure. You'll see. It is a little hot out here. I won't lie. I wonder what he's hiding under there. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what we're not wondering, Kamala, is what's under your clothes. I mean, seriously, you've left nothing to the imagination. That's disgraceful, really. Steve wants class. They want style, okay? They don't want some used-up hag. Believe me. What? Hi? That is totally untrue and inappropriate, Donald. You know what? I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have. You're right. That doesn't make it any less true, though. I give up. Don't talk to Kamala like that, Donald. I think she's pretty modest, Donald. Say nothing. I can't believe you talk to women like that, Donald. Many people have said that I'm actually the last true bastion of chivalry, and I think it may be true. I don't know if it's true that I'm the only one, but it might be. Women love me for good reason, and I am so good to them, really. They really love me. Ahem, not every woman, Donald. Every woman does, Kamala. I didn't say anything about cows like you. Now we got our first sexist joke. I happen to like the suit, Donald, although I wouldn't want my little sugar muffin getting too warm now. You might change just to avoid heat stroke, Donald. Whoa, what's going on here? Feels like I walked into a heavyweight match. How about we cool it with some volleyball, huh? Volleyball? Why not? Maybe we can work out some of this tension. I could go for a game. Fine by me, just be prepared to lose. There's a series on these. Oh. I'll have to check that out after the stream. Time flies when you're having fun, doesn't it? But now, Steve, it's time for your spa appointment. I've got everything set up for you. That sounds great. Thanks, Hazel. Of course, darling. You've earned it. Just go lie down and relax in one of those spa beds. Your masseuse will be here shortly. Hello? Suppose I'll lay down like she said. Not just gonna be that werewolf guy again. You hear footsteps approaching behind you, followed by the sounds of hands rubbing hot oil. Oh God, I hope I don't get jump scared. You begin to feel warm hands kneading your skin, causing the weight of the day to melt off your shoulders. They continue to work on your neck and shoulders, now starting to work around your upper back. It's perfection, a true master at work. Wow, that's amazing. Thank you. Oh no! Oh no! Shh, just enjoy these techniques. JD, what are you doing here? Oh, don't worry about it. I've learned some of these techniques back in the Marine Corps. Combat correspondents don't just take pictures, you know. We had to take care of each other. These hands, they're magic. Joe Biden jump scare. You wish. Okay. He continues to knead your upper back, this time releasing the tension around your spine with a deep pressing motion. This move I'm doing right now, it's called the Deep Woods Relaxer. Got it from a buddy of mine back home. We used to give each other these massages after a long day of fishing. Ain't nothing better for loosening up those muscles. Hold on a second. Oh no, it's the Mountain Dew. Speaking of canned goods, I might need another Rolling Rock. Because my can is thoroughly empty. Nothing like an ice-cold Mountain Dew to really center you, you know? Growing up, we didn't have these fancy spas or therapists. Joe enjoying that chocolate chip. Yeah, he made a brief appearance earlier in the game, but then he got, like, shooed away. We had Mountain Dew and back rubs from our Meemaws. They say you can't heal a soul with dew, but that's because they don't know the real power of it. Are you seriously drinking Mountain Dew while giving me a massage? Of course, gotta stay hydrated, and you know, while most folks think I'm all about the simple life, you'd be surprised. I read this study once about the positive effects of caffeine on muscle tension. So really, this Mountain Dew is just enhancing the experience. Science meets the holler, you know? Joe needs 22 hours in the cry sleep chamber. Well, that's one way to put it. Yep, you see, out in the hills, you learn to do a lot with a little. But hey, I also took some courses in holistic wellness back in college. Cryo-sleep, it's why he loves the ice cream so much. So technically, this is a professional-grade massage. You're in good hands, trust me. So, you and your buddies gave each other massages after finishing. That's interesting. Is that like a tradition or something? Oh yeah, you know, there's something about being out there in nature. Just you, the water, your fishing pole, and your brothers. Nothing but the sound of a breeze and the ripple of the lake. No distractions, no civilization, just men. Out in the wild, relying on each other. It's not about the massage, really. It's about the bond. You feel him start to work up your shoulders again. There's a connection that forms when you're out there, shoulder to shoulder, with no one but each other. No chains of society holding you down, just raw, untamed masculinity. You know, back in the Marine Corps, we had moments like that too. After a long day, you just sit with your brothers, maybe you'd work out the tension in their muscles. After finishing, yeah. Or was that fishing? Did I butcher that? Hold on. After fishing, yeah, I butchered that. The dialogue's getting to me. Goddamn. Alright. Not because he had to, but because that's what men do for each other. Out there, it's just you and the guys. No expectation, no judgment, just freedom. You know, there's something pure about it. Just you, your body, and your brothers. Out there in the wild, there's no need for words. You don't need to say anything. Just the feeling of your skin against the breeze, the warmth of the sun, and the warmth of another man's hand working out the knots in your back. Why is JD Vance giving Steve a back massage? Is he going to stick his VP into my ballot box? Yeah, this is dragging on for a little bit, I'll admit. It's primal, the way men were meant to connect. We didn't need anything else, you know? No distractions, no complications, just us. You'd spend the whole day on the water, the sun beating down on your skin, your arms aching from reeling in the big ones. According to Pork, it sounds like he already did. Ooh, excuse me, that's the alcohol trying to fight back. I apologize. When the day is done, you'd sit there, shirts off, just letting the world fall away. You'd lean back, feeling your buddy's hand on your shoulders, his breath on your neck, and you knew in that moment it was just you and him, just guys being guys. Just guys being guys. Yeah, exactly. There's something freeing about it, you know? Just two men, stripped down, no barriers, just your bodies. The weight of the world disappears. You feel his strength, his hands working their way down your back, every muscle relaxed, every knot untied. It's a bond, Steve, a bond you don't find anywhere else. Didn't Vance have like some kind of dirt on him about dolphins and sofas or something? I don't know. Sounds intense. You feel him start to work deeper into your upper back in a way that brings about the utmost relaxation. I remember one time back at the Corps, we'd just come back from a long patrol. We were all sweaty, dirty, barely had the energy to speak. But one of my buddies, he looks at me and says, "JD, you ever just feel the connection out here?" Except he didn't say it with words. He just stood there, eyes locked onto mine. We must have locked eyes for a full minute before one of us said anything. But we didn't need words. That's just the sort of bond guys have. Wow, JD, that's really something. Yeah, it really is. Makes you realize what's important in life. Out there, with your brother's hand on your back, the world just fades away. Well, all done. How does that feel, Steve? Oh no, another trophy. Brotherly affection. Just guys being guys. It's funny because the game doesn't even ask what gender you are. Really good, actually. Oh hey, sorry for the wait. The masseuse is almost here. Just a few more minutes. Oh no. Uh-oh. Truly a JJBA character. Fruity. Wait, JD, if the masseuse is coming, then why were you... Oh, I just saw you there while I was passing by and thought, you know, why not give Steve a massage? Figured I'd help out. Ah, thanks, JD. So, are you ready for the massage? I'm fine with the one I got. The one you got? Don't worry about it. It was relaxing. Thank you. Oh, that's what matters. I'm glad you feel refreshed. But don't get too comfortable, darling. We'd better get ready for the love debate down by the beach. It starts in a few hours. Oh, right. Do I have to debate in that? No, silly. They're competing over you. Now, run along and get spiffied up. Extra fruity. Hey, there you are. How are you feeling? Ready to watch the big debate? Oh, by the way, you'll never guess what I saw earlier. Wallace was trying to fish in the meditation pond. I didn't have the heart to tell him that the fish in there are strictly for decoration. Oh boy. Right? But hey, now that you're here, we're almost ready to roll. Oh look, everyone's gathering. Right. Alright, cameras at the ready. Let's get those rolling. Everyone's in place. Welcome, candidates, to the love debate. I hope you're all feeling confident because this is your big moment to shine. Ingo better than Steve. Now, I know you were all expecting to debate policy today, right? Taxes, healthcare, the usual stuff. Well, surprise, this is no ordinary debate. Instead of arguing over policies, you are going to be debating why you would be the best lover for Steve. Wait, what? I prepared a whole segment on climate change. I've got a 6-point plan for environmental reform. This isn't what I studied for. Yeah, I was kind of ready to talk about fiscal responsibility, but I think I got this. No problem, I've been preparing this for my whole life. Best lover, easy. I knew you'd love the twist, so here's how it's going to work. You each get a few minutes to explain to Steve why you would make the best romantic partner. And remember, this is all about love, people. Lay it all on the line. Be creative, be bold, and most importantly, be yourselves. Now let's get to the good stuff. Our first question for the candidates. Why would you make the best romantic partner for Steve? Let's start with Trump. Well, let me tell you, no one protects like I do. I build walls, strong walls, beautiful walls. What the hell? Yeah, I know, right? And I build a wall around your heart, Steve, to keep out anything that would hurt you. Nothing's getting through, believe me. Of course, JD is well prepared. It's gonna be huge. I have the biggest romance. No one has crushed harder for Steve than me, okay? Not heartbreak, not bad vibes, nothing. Total protection. And you know who this wall would keep out? These people. You don't want them anywhere near your heart, believe me. Of all around my heart? Exactly. Strong, impenetrable, but with a door, of course, for me. Only me. And no one builds walls like me. Everyone knows it. Ask anyone. All you see, Donald, love isn't a wall, okay? Love is, well, it's like the passage of time. And as we all know, time, it keeps on passing, right? And love, like time, it happens. You know, you can't stop time, and you can't stop love either. It's always there, moving forward, just doing its thing. Think about it. Love can't be quantified or measured. Everybody else, they coom like amateurs, not me, ladies and gentlemen. Never goon. It's not a policy you can write up or a wall you can build around your... Flipping fly around here. Your way. Can build around your heart. No, it's deeper than that. It's this profound thing. They're eating the peros. They're eating the gatos. Or you mean the taros? So what I'm saying is, love everything and nothing all at once. And if you're looking for someone who understands that, someone who can be there in the moments when love is real and raw and messy, that's me. Wow, Kamala, that's deep. Exactly, deep, like the ocean of love we're all swimming in. Yeah, sure, Kamala, you keep swimming in that ocean. I'll be over here building a yacht, alright? And let me tell you, Steve, you won't need to swim. I'll keep you safe, dry, and protected on a luxury yacht with the best walls around. Love isn't about yachts, Donald, and it's certainly not about walls. It's about trust, about understanding the other person on a deeper level. I make the best partner because I listen, Steve. I get to the heart of what matters. Love isn't about keeping things out, it's about letting someone in. Letting someone in? You mean just anyone? Come on, RFK. You gotta be careful with that kind of thing. I'm about exclusivity. I'm about keeping the wrong people out. That's the thing, Donald. Love isn't about exclusivity. It's about inclusivity. It's about opening yourself up to the infinite possibilities of connection. You can't control love. You can't build walls around it. You have to let it flow freely like a river or a breeze through the trees on a warm summer's day. I was going to say that love's a bit like chili. You gotta let it simmer, you know? Take your time with it. And sometimes it's just about sitting down at the table and sharing a bowl of something warm and comforting. There's the Kamala word salad at last, yeah. That's love to me, just being there, through thick and thin, offering the simple things. Chili and walls, got it. It's more than that, Steve. It's about who's going to be there when things get tough. I'll be there with the answers, with solutions. I'll be the calm in the storm. I don't need to build walls. I'll weather the storm right beside you. Ah yes, love chili. I love chili too. Weather the storm? Please, I don't weather storms. I stop them before they even happen. That's what winners do. Oh, here we go again with the winning. You can't win at love, Donald. If you can if you're me. Well, I'd say love's more about showing up, not stopping storms. It's about making sure there's always enough chili to go around, you know? A man's got to keep his partner warm, fed, and happy. That's what I'd do. JD, no one's here for the chili. And I haven't made chili in a hot minute. I know, right? Hey, you don't know that. Look, chili's great, JD, but let's be honest. Steve doesn't want chili. They want strength, power, and protection. They want someone who knows how to build a future, like I've built everything else. Oh, Donald, give it a rest with the building metaphors. Love isn't something you build, it's something you experience, moment by moment. I'm gonna have to make it sometime soon. Yeah, me too. Plus, I've got a killer chili recipe. You like chili, right, Steve? To be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of chili. Sure, I love chili. Why are you asking Steve about chili right now? Oh, and it gave me a trophy, chili enjoyer, shredded cheese, anyone? Why are you asking Steve about chili right now? Question was about why we'd make a good lover, right? Alright, let's cool it down for a second. We've had some interesting perspective on time and love. Let's move on to our next question, shall we? How would you handle an argument in a relationship? Let's see how you handle the tough moments. Kamala, why don't you start us off? Oh, absolutely. Here's the thing about arguments. They're inevitable. But I don't see them as bad, necessarily. I'd sit us down, pour a glass of wine, maybe two, and we'd talk it out. I believe in communicating everything, even if it takes a while. You gotta let it all out, you know? Plus, with me, there's always a little humor to lighten the mood. By the end of it, we'd probably be laughing about whatever we're arguing about. A wine-fueled resolution, huh? Sounds fun. Trump, what about you? First of all, I don't argue, I win. But if we did have a disagreement, I'd hear you out, and then I'd probably win. That's just how it works with me, Steve. I don't lose, not in business, not in love. But say we were to argue, well, let's just say Daddy gets what Daddy wants. Wait, but wouldn't you be Steve's partner, not their dad? JD, stop being such a dork. I mean, seriously. Many people have called me Daddy. It's true. But Steve, I could be your daddy. It's just something to think about. Of course. Alright, RFK, your turn. I'd handle it by staying calm. I'd really listen, understand where you're coming from, and take the time to talk things through without getting defensive. Oh god, Daddy Trumpu. It's important to stay grounded in any relationship, and I believe that resolving issues with patience and understanding. It's not about winning, it's about finding common ground. Sounds boring. Well, not everything's about excitement, Donald. JD, how would you handle it? Well, if I were arguing, I'd probably just apologize right off the bat. Even if I didn't do anything wrong, it's better to keep the peace. I'd say, you're right, Steve, and I'm sorry. Then I'd make us some pie or chili, and we'd sit down and talk it out while snuggling and eating. Food fixes a lot, in my opinion. Apologizing with a side of chili. Gotta love that. Okay, folks, for this next question, we're gonna let Steve ask. What would you like to know from the candidates? How would you plan a perfect day together? If you were a kitchen appliance, which one would you be and why? If you could swap lives with any historical figure for a day, who would it be? Oh boy. What in the actual genuine, yeah? I know, right? I'd swap with Jesus. Nobody did more for the world than Jesus. Maybe me, but definitely Jesus. Imagine the crowds, the followers, tremendous. Plus, walking on water, I'd make it look even better, believe me. Wow, Donald. Well, how about Kamala? I'd switch with Harriet Tubman to feel her courage, strength, and determination. She is an absolute inspiration. I'd swap with my uncle, JFK, to experience that time in history and see what it was like to lead with hope and a vision. Believe me, you do not want to be JFK. When that bullet grazed past my ear, I very briefly felt what he must have in his final moment. And I've got to say, while it was exciting, I don't recommend it. I mean, just imagine the mess. Total mess. We're talking about brains everywhere. I think we should be careful what we say, Donald. Alright, JD, how about yourself? I'd swap with Cher, no questions. She's a powerhouse. Those outfits, that voice, and the attitude. JD? What, did I say something wrong? You're fine, JD. I liked your answer. Alright, folks, time for the next question, and this one's a little out there. But hey, it's gonna get those creative juices flowing. So, listen closely, because at the end of your answers, Steve is going to have to pick their favorite. If you could be any mythological creature, what would you be and why? Oh man, this one's easy. I'd be a centaur. Centaur, you know, half man, half horse. It's like having the best of both worlds. You get to be all strong and fast like a horse, but you still got the human half for, you know, talking. Plus, I mean, think of how cool it'd be to gallop around everywhere. No need for cars, just running through the fields, pulling a plow if necessary. Very practical. A centaur? Really? Remember what I said about sounding like a virgin, JD? Alright, JD the centaur. Half horse, half do enjoyer. RFK, what's your pick? Also, what the heck is Amber Isle? It's a dinosaur cozy game with shopping stuff. You run a store. I'd be a phoenix. The phoenix rises from the ashes, stronger every time. It's all about transformation, rebirth, and becoming something greater after overcoming challenges. I think it speaks to the idea of personal growth and resilience. Alright, we got a centaur, a phoenix. So far, strong start. Kamala, you're up next. Cthulhu. Looks like Animal Crossing. Yeah, pretty much Animal Crossing. Oh, I'd be a mermaid, obviously. Half in the ocean, half out in the sun. It's the perfect balance of fun and freedom with a little mystery thrown in. Plus, I'd get to spend my days lounging on the beach, sipping cocktails and making waves, literally. A mermaid, really? I guess you can't really smell any more fishy than you already do. Alright, mermaid it is. And now, Donald, the floor is yours. What is your mythological creature? A dragon, obviously. Big, powerful, and feared by everyone. Nobody messes with a dragon. I'd have gold, lots of gold, and breathe fire. Basically everything I'm already doing, but with wings. And let's face it, Steve would love to fly around on a dragon. Alright, so we've got a centaur, a phoenix, a mermaid, and a dragon. Steve, that's quite the lineup. But here comes the hard part. You gotta pick your favorite. Who's getting your mythical seal of approval? So we're on the Trump train, so... Trump. Well, folks, I think that wraps up our little mythological journey. We've had dragons, phoenixes, centaurs, and even a mermaid. Quite the variety of creatures fighting for Steve's attention. But now it's time to give everyone a little break before we move to the big day tomorrow. Feel free to relax, mingle, and maybe get a little more personal with each other. After all, time is running out to make sparks fly. I'll leave you all to it. Just remember, tomorrow's the big day. Hey, Steve, why don't we ditch the crowd for a bit? I was thinking, how about we go for a walk on the beach? Just the two of us, you know, real one-on-one time, no distractions. We could talk, watch the moonlit waters. I know how to make a date special, trust me. Sure. It's nice to be away from all the noise for a bit. Just the two of us. No cameras, no competition, just us. Yeah, it is. Oh, yeah, it is. Look at that, huh? The moon, it's something else tonight. It's very AI generated. It's quite nice. You know, I remember something my old maid used to say. She was from Spain, sweet woman. Worked for my family for years. She'd always say, La luna es como es espejo, solo reflecta lo más bello. Means the moon is like a mirror, it only reflects the most beautiful things. And tonight, Steve, I think that mirror is reflecting you. That's a sweet saying. I didn't expect something like that from you. Hey, I've got my moments. Just because I'm a big deal doesn't mean I can't appreciate the little things too. It's funny though, she'd always say that to me when I was younger. I never really thought about it much, but now standing here with you, it kind of makes sense. How so? I don't know, something about the moon. It's quiet, constant. No matter how much noise there is in the world, it's always there, kind of like how I've been feeling lately. You've been on my mind, Steve, more than I thought you would be. It's not just the competition anymore, it's something else. Something real. You know, Steve, it's funny. I've done a lot of things in my life. Big deals, big moves. Always winning, but this is different. I didn't think I'd come here and feel this way, but spending time with you, it's getting to me. I think I'm falling for you. I feel the same way, Donald. I didn't expect this either, but I think I'm falling for you too. Falling for me, huh? You sure you don't say that to all your dates, Donald? Well, we'll double down on the Trump train. You know, it's rare for me to be caught off guard, but you've done it. I didn't come here for love, but I think I found it. But hey, no need to rush into anything. We've got all the time in the world, or at least until this competition ends tomorrow. Also, you look very kawaii tonight, Steve. Trump being extra smooth out here. The cameraman giving me advice earlier told me to say that. I don't know what it meant. But he told me, and frankly, I think it's very true. I think you're pretty kawaii too, Donald. You brace for a kiss. Oh, hey. Oh, there you are. There you two are. I was looking everywhere for you, silly. I didn't realize you two ran off. Oh, and she's mad. We were in the middle of something, Hazel. Oh, I bet you were, but it's time for the evening interview, and you know how Zach gets when things run behind schedule. I'm just here to make sure everyone's where they need to be. Come on now, lovebirds. Time to head back. Cameras are waiting. Of course they are. We'll pick this up later, okay? Of course. You know, Donald, you should really keep your phone on you. Would have saved me a whole lot of trouble trying to track you two down. That's hard work keeping tabs on a guy like him, huh? Like a hawk, this one. Oh boy. Hey, Steve, how's it going? Whoa, hold on a second. You're spacing out on me here. Let me guess. Thinking about someone, aren't you? That was fast, but honestly, it fills me with joy. I feel like I'm part of something special. The experiment really works. You're starting to fall for someone, aren't you? Maybe. That's complicated, man. Complicated is good. It means you're in it. You're feeling it, and that's what this whole thing is about, right? Real connections, real emotions. Alright, let's dive into it then. First off, what was your favorite part about today? Anything stand out that really hit you right here? The beach date. I felt a real connection. The debate was a good time. The massage was nice. We'll just play it safe. The debate was a good time. Oh, absolutely. That was a good one. We've had quite a day today, that's for sure, but now we're getting close to the big moment, and I gotta ask, do you feel ready to make your decision tomorrow? How does it feel knowing it's all coming to a head? The end of this little love experiment is almost here. I'm ready. I think I know who I want. I'm still torn. It's harder than I thought. Honestly, I'm not sure I'm ready to make a choice, but I will if I have to. Be confident. That's why I like to hear strong, confident decisions. I can't wait to see how this plays out for you. The hardest part is behind you. However you decide, Steve, I'm confident you'll make the right choice. Trust yourself. You've come a long way in just a few days. Well, that's it for tonight. Take it easy, rest up, and remember, tomorrow's a big day. Buckle up because it's going to be a wild ride. We've got love on the line here after all. The love election. Dawn of the final day. Oh boy. Oh, he wrote a letter. I've had the most magical time with you, more magical than you could ever imagine. From the moment we first met, I knew there was something special, something real. Every laugh, every conversation, every glance, it's been unforgettable. I'll never forget the way you made me feel, and even though the time has come to step aside, I want you to know that no matter what happens, you've left a mark on me that no one else could. You've got a bright future ahead, and whoever you choose, they better know how lucky they are to have you. I'll be rooting for you always. Remember what I said that night on the beach? The moon only reflects the most beautiful things. It's still reflecting you. With all my heart, Donald. Quite should play this. Hazel, have you seen Trump? I just found this letter from him, and he's not around. What's going on? A letter? I was just wondering why he left earlier. He wouldn't tell me and seemed totally set on it. Let me see the letter. Oh, that's too bad, really. But you know, life is like that sometimes. People come and go. That's all part of the game, sweetheart. I guess it's time to start thinking about your second option, huh? Second option? What are you talking about? I need to talk to him. Come on now, there's no need to chase after him. What's done is done. It's time to move on, and besides, you don't want to cause a scene right before the ceremony, do you? I'm not letting him leave like this. Donald, why are you leaving? What's going on? You know why. I get it. It's fine, really. I thought we had something, but your letter made things pretty clear. What letter? Donald, I never sent you a letter. Come on, Steve, no need to pretend. It's better this way, trust me. Show it to me. Let me see the letter. Donald, I've given this a lot of thought. And while you've impressed me at the start, I just don't see us moving forward together. I'm sorry, but I think Kamala is the one for me. It's only fair that you know now, so you don't waste your time. So sorry, best wishes. Donald, this isn't from me. This is from the same handwriting from before. Someone forged it. I didn't write this. Sorry to interrupt, but the ceremony's starting soon, you know? Time's ticking. If you think about it, time is just a construct, but they're real serious about these schedules. That's okay, Steve. It's for the best, really. Steve, I'm sorry. Don't make escort you out of here by force. Donald, please don't go. This isn't what you think. Don't pretend it wasn't from you, Steve. It won't spare my broken heart. That first letter was from you too, wasn't it? What? Donald, no! Come on, Steve, they're waiting for you. Guess it wasn't meant to be. I'm sorry, Steve. I had to do this. It's part of the deal. What are you talking about, Ball? Do what? You knew about this? I didn't have a choice. They got their hands in everything. I'm sorry. Are you saying the polls are rigged? Say it isn't so. Oh boy. I apologize. Whoa, what's going on here? You look like you've seen a ghost. Trump the Rizzler. Oh man, it's a great time to have a dry throat just after taking a drink. They've poisoned my water. I've seen too much. Look at this. Wait, what? Why is he talking to himself? Look at this, Zach. These letters, they're both forged. I too like to refer to myself in the third person. Donald thinks I wrote this one, but it's the same handwriting as the other letter. I didn't write any of this. It should probably be me talking, but of course. Zach's going full schizo. Wait a second. I've had my suspicions for a while, but I think we both know who did this. Hazel. Oh no! Uh-oh. Just like Olivia. These fucking gators, you can't trust them as far as you could throw them. I tell you what. She's behind this. It's all too convenient. The timing, the letters. It's like someone's trying to rig the game, manipulate the outcome, and it all points to her. You think it's Hazel? Steve, I've been noticing things. Strange things. Things that get me put on a watch list. Things that get me put on a hate list. The way Hazel's been pushing for certain outcomes, manipulating the contestants, it doesn't sit right with me. I've always believed in this show, and what we're doing here. But something about her, it's like she's not who she says she is. What do you mean, Zach? Hazel's just a production assistant, right? I've been doing some digging. Some things just don't seem right about Hazel's record as a production assistant. Why is this track going so hard for this? It shouldn't... This track does not fit. Oh my god. It's practically non-existent. And her only reference is... Oh! Her only reference is George Soros. Oh no. Well, Zach, you've always been a bit too nosy for your own good, haven't you? I suppose it was only a matter of time before you started connecting the dots. Oh, Zach, you poor naive fool. Did you really think a show about true love could change anything? The lizard people control everything they do! Oh boy, this is really on the nose. Man, this is when the game gets good, right here. It just took about 2 hours. That it could save the country? No, this has always been about power, influence. And who's better to manipulate the masses than through their ridiculous obsession with love and reality TV? What are you? I'm exactly what this world has allowed me to become. Wealth, power, control. I've worn many faces, taken many forms, all to get what I want. And now I've shaped this little show into something that will benefit me immensely. You've been lying to everyone, manipulating the contestants, the viewers. You don't believe in any of this. You don't believe in love at all. Love is just another tool, Zach. A means to an end, and you've been nothing but a puppet dancing to my strings. You can't do this. People trust this show. They trust Zach. This isn't about ratings or money. It's about real people's lives. And that's what makes it so easy to control them. But I suppose you've become too much of a problem, haven't you? A little thorn in my side, but no matter, this game will end the way I've planned it. By sending you back to the main menu. Not if we have anything to say about it. You may have fooled everyone, but we're not letting you get away with this. We'll see about that, but remember, Zach, in the end, it's not the love that wins, it's the power. Sounds like you already know who I am. Finish your contract. Don't let the silly ordeal ruin your career. The ceremony is 5 minutes away. I'll see you both there. If you value career and Steve, if you value your reputation and more, you'll pick your second option. Is that clear? I'll see you there. Is the crew ready? Crew is ready. Well, folks, this is it. The moment we've all been waiting for. The love election. Today, Steve will make the final decision. Sorry, the stupid election map refreshed. Still pretty far out in the lead for Team Red, I'll say. The journey has been long, full of twists, turns, and surprises, but it all comes down to this. So without further ado, we're ready to get this ceremony underway. Steve, you spent the last few days building connections, filling out who your heart is drawn to. Now it's time for you to make the choice that could change everything. Alright, Steve, it's time. You've made your connections. Your heart knows where it belongs, so who will you choose? I'm sorry, I'm late. What did I miss? Donald! Well, look who decided to make a grand entrance. But before we get too ahead of ourselves, there's something the viewers at home and everyone here deserves to know. Hazel, she's been manipulating everything. The letters, the drama, all of it. She forged notes, pulling strings behind the scenes to rig this entire show in her favor. But that's not even the worst of it. Hazel isn't who she says she is. Hazel isn't just some innocent production assistant. She's a shapeshifter! I knew it! A powerful manipulator who's been orchestrating this entire game from the beginning for her own gain. She's been working behind the scenes to make sure that true love doesn't stand a chance. Everyone, breathe. You're letting this get out of control. You don't understand the situation. Let's let things play out as they always were meant to. Steve, you know what's best. You know who you should pick, who you need to pick. Most honest reality show to date. I may not be happy being the loser in this game, but if we're going to play it, it better be about true love. Hazel, you're wrong. This isn't about you, it's about us. About what's real. Exactly. This is about love, real love. Not a rigged game, not manipulation. And Hazel, you need to step aside. We won't let you control this anymore. Ball, stop him. I'm sorry, I don't want to do this. Ball, you know what this is really about. It's not just a show. Should have never trusted the lizard person. Snoot Game has misguided me this whole time. How could they? How could Caveman undo this to me? It's not about careers or control. It's about love and what's right. Hillary. That'd be funny. She just takes off the gator suit and it's just Hillary. You've seen it. You know what real connection looks like, and I know you care about that more than whatever Hazel's offering. But Hazel, she's powerful. I'm supposed to follow her lead. Hazel only has power if we give it to her, but you've got a choice. You've always had a choice, Ball. It's up to you now. Do what you want. Do you want to be part of something real, or keep following orders that aren't true to who you are? Ball, take the footage and leave with me. We can walk away from this whole mess. You don't need them. Do it or you're finished. No, I don't want a career if it means going against what's right. Against love. You're right, Zach. Love is what matters. Ball, you're making a mistake. He's not. You are. And you, Steve, the choice is yours. Hazel only has power if we let people like her take control. This is your moment. Who do you choose? Follow your heart. Donald, I choose you. I was actually expecting like another choice, like to actually choose Hazel and run away. You had me tempting on that. Ooh. Oh boy. You're dead, both of you. It smells like fish so strongly from here, Hazel. It's disgusting, really. Everyone's been talking about it. Hazel, it's time you took you and your swamp cooter out of here. I can't believe it. I knew we had something special. But to hear you say it, to actually choose me, it means everything. I mean, of course, I always win. You're the kind of person I've been waiting for my whole life. I've had everything. Money, success, fame, but none of it compares to this feeling to us. I feel the same way, Donald. I promise you this, I'll do my best to be the person you need, to commit to this, to us. Lamau owned. No more games, no more distractions, just us. We'll face everything together. And I'll do the same, we'll figure this out, one step at a time, but I'm with you, Donald. Then it's settled, we're in this together, no matter what comes our way, we'll handle it. You and me against the world. This is only the beginning. Kiss Donald, make America smooch again. Produced by Firebug Games. Okay, who are the Anons who made this? Co-produced by Christian C. Designed by Chris. Special thanks to the following. Oh boy. Nick. Hey, Nick. Oh, hey, Ball. Pacola. Des and Art. Probably who drew everything. Von Darabos. Devly Kiapo Pro. Thanks for playing. Those are some short credits. Oh. What a roller coaster, huh? Bro, Donald Trump has some talking to do. Oh. That's crazy. It was short. It was like a little under 2 hours, which is like, well, then again, there's a lot of choices to make, but the end goal was pretty short. That's like some mod links on Wani and Snoot. Hell, even some demos. For real, I don't know what I just watched, but it was lit. I don't know. Maybe I'll do the other routes. Who knows? It's 2 hours and my voice is just like inflated. I was not ready for this. Man. That was a journey, it was. Real. Oh. I don't know when the next time we'll get to this. If people are interested, I'll do more routes, but if not, we'll probably just be back to the grind with Wani and Snoot again. I'm wondering if they all play out the same, too. Who did you guys vote for? I'm not gonna say. I mean, all you had to do was watch the stream. I'm seeing a lot of red on the electoral map. It's crazy. But you know, it could all just change tomorrow for no reason. Let me see what, nothing's happening on Joker's side, so I don't know if I'm going to be playing or throwing up another stream again. I do have the hankering to keep playing more Left 4 Dead. I don't know if I'll do that tonight. I've been sitting for quite a bit. Saul Goodman. No, the actual election. That's what I'm saying. Watch the stream. I'm excited for Thursday or Friday. I think I put it on for Thursday for this new crossover mod. It's looking like a Thursday. Saul Goodman is crazy. I'll probably wrap it up here. Go eat something filling, relax, and then go to bed. I had fun with the mod. I'm so used to calling it mods now. I had fun with the visual novel. It was interesting. If it wasn't like creepy and weird. I did like the ending twist, but maybe we'll play more. Who knows? It all depends. But I'm gonna hop off so I stop rambling. I'll see you guys later.